We do what we promise. We leave no soldier behind.
Me and my fellow Marines just want to see him come home.
Amir put his life on the line for this country. He'd do it again.
We can't do enough to get him home.
Isn't it our obligation to bring this Marine and other American citizens home?
This is a president who's prepared to trade 5 terrorists at Gitmo for Bo Bergdahl, and yet this man who has served in Iraq is still languishing in prison.
We should be saying every day, at the top of our lungs, at the top of the buildings, bring Amir home.
For 3.5 years, this man has been tortured. This is a former Marine, and that's the reason why they're doing this.
Well, you know about this. One of our Marines, Amir Hekmati, is languishing in a dangerous Iranian prison. And news today that Iran's leaders are already going back on their word on the nuclear deal. So what are the chances of getting them to agree to release our Marine? Amir Hekmati's fellow Marines are demanding he be freed right now. Sergeant Gabriel Justice served with Hekmati. He joins us. Good evening, sir.
Hello, Greta. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm very well. So when did you first meet Amir?
I met Amir in 2002 when I came to the United States from Saudi Arabia to join the United States Marine Corps. And we met at DLI in 2002. We were both 18 years old.
And you developed a friendship?
Our friendship evolved from there. I came, never lived in America, joined the Marine Corps, was stationed at DLI, and him and I got really close over there. We became fast friends. We both came from a similar background and culture. I was having culture shock just being in America, let alone being in the Marine Corps, and Amir really helped me. He helped me a great deal. We became best friends. We've been best friends ever since. We stayed connected even after our service in Iraq. And it was just walking me through. I called him my dictionary to everything American. When I first learned about taxes, he explained to me what taxes were when I thought someone was stealing from me. When I got stopped by the police and they asked me for license and registration and insurance, I didn't know what insurance was. And he walked me through being a U.S. citizen and also facilitated that bridging process that I needed to be a Marine also.
So what are your thoughts about him sitting in an Iranian prison tonight?
I can tell you what, Greta, the past 3.5 years has been some of the most painful I've ever had to live in my life. Amir is not just a U.S. citizen. He's my warrior brother, United States Marine. I'm absolutely appalled, and I am disgusted with our president for his lack of effort in getting him back. I don't think that a president that can sit back and watch any U.S. citizen, let alone a veteran, combat veteran who has served honorably 4 years, deployed to Iraq, put his life on the line, came back, and has a president that will turn his back on him for 3.5 years, allowing him to sit in a prison, get tortured, getting drugged, getting beaten and whipped, and not do anything. Is just beyond me. And then furthermore, to add insult to injury, moving into a negotiation discussion with said country, sitting face to face with these people, and his accomplice, John Kerry, sitting at these negotiating tables playing footsie with Iran in Switzerland, while Amir is sitting there getting tortured for 3.5 years, I think is despicable. I have a lot to say about that.
You know, I know you're not alone. I mean, Montel's going to be joining us in a second, but Amir's also got a lot of fellow Marines who are friends, doesn't he? A lot who feel just like you do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us, and we need to get him home. He's a United States Marine. First and foremost, he is a U.S. citizen, born in Arizona, raised in Michigan, served 4 honorable years. Greta, we were young. We were 18 years old, doing the best that we can, serving our country, wanting to do something honorable, be a part of a nation that takes pride. And then we come back to that, and our president is going to let us sit in a jail cell for 3.5 years. I take that very personally. Not to mention, that could have happened to me. I had a conversation with Amir before he went to Iran, and we discussed this back and forth communication with the Iranian government and with the U.S. government, and he assured me that everything was on the up and up. He was very honest about his service. He told both sides about his intentions to visit his dying grandmother, wanting to reconnect with family members, extended family over there, see his homeland. And he told me over the phone, he said, Gabriel, I love my country, America. I am Iranian, and I have pride in that also. I want to go and visit Iran. I urged him not to. I told him that's not a good idea. Don't forget, you are a U.S. Marine, and first and foremost, are you sure? And he assured me he was going to be okay, and then we got the news.
Gabriel, thank you very much for joining us. I hope we can get him out soon. And by the way, thank you as well for your service. Thank you, Gabriel.
You're welcome. Thank you, Greta. I appreciate you.